Hello everybody, my name is Alonso Lai, and today I would like to cover this presentation titled Internet 101. Essentially, we'll go over a very quick and simple look at network topologies, otherwise known as network configurations. With that, we need to define a few things. First, what is a computer? A computer is essentially a machine that can do math, and in doing math can do a lot of other cool things. One thing that we need to know about computers, it takes many forms and shapes, and it also has different qualities. These qualities, if networking, can be either offline or online. But in the context of computer networking, what does that mean? Well, a network is essentially a connection of many things. In the computer science sense, a computer network is a connection of many computers, allowing each computer to communicate data from one to another. The simplest form of network in this topology presentation is a point-to-point topology. That being, we have two computers talking face-to-face, essentially. We have a direct connection between each computer, and they're allowed to communicate with each other. They're not allowed to communicate with anyone else because there's only one connection. If we want to allow more computers to talk to each other rather than just two and two or partner on one, then we'll move to a more complicated topology called a star topology. This is what is used most commonly today, and with that, instead of computers communicating one-on-one, all of the connected devices on a network come into a central point, either that being a device called a hub or a switch, and from that point, be able to communicate with all the other devices on that network. Now, with the star topology, there are also special devices called routers, and routers are essentially switches and hubs, whatnot, with a special detail, a special quirk, which allows them to communicate with other networks. This is illustrated in this presentation with our sort of green network being able to communicate with the other networks, that being the purple, the red, and the white. Now, understanding that, we can move on to understanding the basics of the internet. And what is the internet topology? The internet is actually a mesh network, right? And so the internet, otherwise known as the interconnected network, is essentially just a bunch of other networks shown here in this presentation with a bunch of different colored machines talking to each and one another. And with that, we created the internet. And now you understand the basics of computers and computer networking. Following slides will be the following resources if you want to continue to look further into it. With that, thank you for your time and attention, and have a great day.